it science or magic?
Hello everybody, my name is Miss Vanessa and I'd like to welcome you guys to another episode of Science or Magic, where I show you a magic trick and then teach you whether it is a science concept that makes that magic trick work or if it is an illusion that we can recreate at home. So today I thought, since it's our last Science or Magic, I'd show you some of my all-time favorite magic tricks. So let me get started with that. So here I have a few empty cups and I have 3 pom-poms. And let me show you this really cool trick that we can do with this. So we take our cups and we just flip them onto our table like this. And then we take one of our pom-poms and put it on this middle cup here. And then we take our 2 cups and snap, and that pom-pom should go right through the table. And you can actually do this a couple times, so check this out. 1, 2, 3. We'll take another pom-pom, put it on our cup, put our other cups over it, snap, and now we have 2 pom-poms. And let's do it one more time. So here we have our 2 pom-poms. 1, 2, 3. We'll take that middle one and put a pom-pom over it and snap, and there's all our pom-poms again. Can you figure out how that one is done? I'll show you that in a bit. Now, here's this other really cool trick that we can do using a rubber band and a ring of some sort. So you can use like a ring that you might have on your finger, or I'm just using a ring that you would find like on a keychain. And if we use our brain power, I think it's possible for us to move this ring from the bottom of my hand and push it up all on its own. Can you figure out how that one is done? And I have one more really cool trick. So here I have a regular piece of paper, and I'm going to fold my paper in half. And in my pocket, let's see if I have any money. All right, here we go. I've got a $5 bill. Well, this one's a little tricky. Let's see if I take my dollar bill here and I put it inside of my magic paper, I should just be able to open this up like this and take something sharp like a pencil and rip a hole right through our dollar bill. So we can see that it's going right through. Now, I'm gonna take that pencil out. I'm gonna rub that hole that I created in our dollar bill, and let's take a look. No hole. How did I do that one? Let me teach you each of these tricks. So they're a lot of fun to do because they're really cool illusions. I'm gonna start with our first trick that we did. Now, the secret to this one is, yes, I have 3 pom-poms, but actually there's a secret 4th pom-pom hidden in our middle cup. So if you flip these cups really carefully, you'll see that I actually have one hidden in this middle cup. And so the way I set this trick up is I have 4 cups, and there's one hiding in the middle, and that pom-pom is between the first cup and the second cup. And so when I do this trick, I use this first cup and flip it, this second cup and flip it, but that pom-pom is right there. And then the audience doesn't know that there's a pom-pom there, so when we put our first pom-pom on top of here and put our 2 cups over it, it makes it look like our pom-pom has gone right through the cup to the bottom of the table. But what I'm actually doing is, during this flip, there's a pom-pom hidden there, and we hide it underneath our cup. And so we do that again. So the audience doesn't know that there's 2 pom-poms there because we had a really slick flip. And then we put another one over, put our cups over it, and there's our 2 pom-poms that have gone through though. And then we do one more, and here we go, there's our 3rd pom-pom, but we do a really quick flip, and we put our pom-pom over here, and it looks like they've got, all 3 pom-poms have gone through our cup. But our audience doesn't know that we had a secret pom-pom all along. Rubber band and a ring here. And the secret to this one is that I have concealed in my hand a whole bunch of the rubber band that you cannot see. And so when I let go, like loosen my grip on this side of our rubber band, then our ring seems to actually move up the rubber band. But what is actually happening is that I'm letting go some of that resistance, and since the rubber band's made of rubber, it kind of just stays right where it was. And so you can see that I'm slowly letting it go. And it seems like the ring is actually moving up the rubber band, but in fact it's actually staying right in the same place as I left it. And so for my last trick here, I ripped a hole through this paper using a pencil, but what actually happened here is I took my dollar bill, I folded it in half, and then I took our paper and folded it in half and put it right through here, and I make it seem like I open it up, but in fact our pencil is not going through our dollar bill, it's going right beside it. So when I put the pencil through it, it makes it seem like it's going right through our dollar bill, when in fact it's not going through our dollar bill at all. It's just going through the paper. But we're creating this illusion that our pencil is actually going right through our dollar bill. So the way we set this trick up is we have our piece of paper, we have our dollar bill, we slightly move our dollar bill so that we won't penetrate it when we put our pencil through, and then we cut a hole into our paper, and then you can always pretend like you're squeezing that hole in order to close it back up, and then you can reveal that the dollar bill is actually still intact. So I hope you guys had fun checking out some of my favorite magic tricks. I hope you guys try these at home because they're all using things that you might already have at home. And so if you guys try them, I'd love for you guys to film them and see if you can practice and see how well you can actually master these tricks. So I think this one is probably the trickiest because you have to master flipping this cup without revealing that there's a secret pom-pom in there. So this one would take the most practice in order to perform, but they're all so cool and they all look like really cool magic tricks, but they're all super, super simple. So I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you guys in the next video.